Yeah, buddy. Welcome, everybody. So good to see you. Hope you're all doing great on this really beautiful, I want to say it's Wednesday. I think I'm right. Tomorrow's payday. Yeah, I want to say Wednesday. Beautiful Wednesday. Happy to be here. Great to be here. Good to be here. It's so good to see you guys. 2:53 p.m. just outside of Toronto time, Mississauga. We're in the saddle, back in the saddle again, ready to do our deed. Go get that hemoglobin, but here we are. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, Rich. Is that a peach or an orange? Doing deeds. I've got something orangey right here, very orangey. And I have to say, Akigala wood is not my friend. It's the #1 enemy right now. Akigala wood over amber wood. Ugh, damn it. Not a fan. I gotta say, Barenya gave me another migraine yesterday, and it's gotta be the Akigala wood. And I feel like it was the same migraine that I got from Ganymede. And I was like, oh, damn, I wonder if it's the Akigala wood. And then I wondered if Oud Alazan had Akigala wood in it, because that gave me a migraine as well. And then I wondered, because Terre de Hermes was just released, if that has Akigala wood, because that gave me a migraine as well. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is everything giving me a migraine for? So I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like all three of them might have Akigala wood in them. Barenya really gave me a nasty migraine, and I didn't even wear a whole lot, just a sliver of it, you know? Washed it off, and then I went to go smell the sample, and right away I could feel like the tingling in my senses. But oof, what is happening, everyone? Good to see you guys. MJ Santa de LDE, love it, awesome. Rizzard, good to see Rizzard. Akigala, boo. Yeah, it's pretty boo, man. That's why stuff like this to me feels like medicine all of a sudden. You know, I put this on, it's like sweet relief, right? Pretty bottle. It is a gorgeous bottle. Look at the green. I think they call it a lantern bottle. But the caps, right? The Hermes caps were inspired by the jockey caps, horse rider caps, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Hermes always had cool bottles, cool packaging, beautiful color, isn't it? Turquoise, almost like being out at sea. The Greek islands. Christine, good to see Christine Station. I have Eau d'Orange Vert. I love it. Got it back in 2009-ish. We live in the Akigala world. Ooh, clown world, more like it. I wonder if FK is going to start using Akigala wood. Probably not. He's so tied up in his musks. I can't imagine. But yeah, let us know what you guys are wearing. Pradeep says Ganymede is a masterpiece, allegedly. A master something, not a piece. A master something. A piece, yeah, a piece of something. Absolutely. Not for me, though. Ooh. Hello, Dushan. Rich is in Eau Sauvage Parfum 2017. Sweet, that's a beautiful one. Eau Sauvage Parfum. As far as the concentrations, I don't know the 2017. Lord says I'm wearing what I usually wear, my heart on my sleeve and a twinkle in my eye. You wear your heart on your... How does that help you? How do you find that heart on your sleeve? You find people take advantage of that heart? That goodness? A twinkle. I like the twinkle in my eye. I like that. Twinkle in the eye. That's good. Yeah. So when you see people, you share that twinkle with everyone, right? Heart on the sleeve. Heart on the sleeve is good, but you also got to protect the heart, right? Don't leave it out there vulnerable for just anybody. Make sure you're giving it to the right people that deserve it, because people will take advantage of it very quickly. But you'll learn. I mean, I'm sure you know that. Jared says maybe you're spraying too much, brother. Brother, how much is too much? How much is enough? How much are you guys spraying? I'm typically like a 5 to 8 sprayer range. Stuff like this, I can go way more just because it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? You can put 20 sprays of this stuff on. 5 or 20 sprays isn't going to make much of a difference. But, yeah, maybe 5 sprays is too much. I don't know. Dushan says, Senta de Amouage Jubi. Sweet. Christy says, Nahima. Rich says he got a vintage Eau de Orange Vert from a Nuge. Shoutouts to Nuge. Where is this guy hiding? I haven't seen him in forever. I bet you he's having such a blast. He's forgotten about us, eh? Imagine that, having so much fun that he forgot about, like, his day job, his day life. Shoutouts to Nuge. Wherever you are, you enjoy it, buddy. What is on the bottle? Hi, Waleed. What is on the bottle? Well, it's just a cologne thing. It's not really anything. It's kind of like, I thought it was Hermès' logo for a second, because it does look like the Hermès logo, right? Like they gave me this drawstring back. Hermès logo. I'm kind of in the Hermès mood, but Sunday Vetiver Tonka again. Yeah, the new tear kind of reminds me of that. And I did have a sample here somewhere. The new tear reminds me, the dry down reminds me of the dry down of Vetiver Tonka. A little bit, you know, it's got parts of it in there. Ricardo, good to see you in 1980p. Good stuff. Uznia, Duncan, Dushan, Justin in the Papillon Anubis. Duncan eating sushi. Sweet. I won't be eating for another 12 hours. So, lucky you. Enjoy your sushi. Have you smelled Amouage Guidance? I don't remember. I can't remember it right now. I'm going to say no. What's up, Chucky? The third. I'm off today, bro. What's up? What's up? This is up. We're here. Streaming. Live streaming. Oh, guys, today is BFL's birthday. Shoutouts, BFL. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today's his birthday. How did that come to my attention? I was thinking about him a couple days ago, right? And I swear to God, it was just like something showed up in my algorithm. Like, as soon as you think of something, it just shows up in your phone as you're scrolling in your algorithm. I was literally thinking about him. And then today I see something in the algorithm about it being his birthday. I was like, oh, no way. Enjoying his perfumes in heaven. Oyi says, Akigalawood gives me headaches too. I get gray vetiver from Ganymede, but Ganymede is more quirk synthetic and obvious, super synthetic. It's like a play on synthetics. That's what it felt like. Also, the Orange Vert is so beautiful and deserves all the love. It's so timeless and classic, right? Citrusy, fresh, floral, musky. It's the perfect eau de cologne. Really is. I think it's one of my favorites. Like a tinge of vanilla in the background, you know, just a bit, just to kind of, but very green, grassy, fresh, spicy, warm, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy. Lemongrass, you know, that kind of bitter-sweet, fresh, citrusy bitter grass. It's just like being outside. A bit aromatic, you know, the spices are there, the green aromatic spices. It could be basil, like fresh basil, just like picked out of the garden, you know, that cutting basil and mint. Really, really lovely. Has anyone smelled old school Yadis compared to modern? Big difference. I'm not very familiar with it, to be honest. Christine Baklavation. Chuck says 10 to 20 sprays. Of what, man? That's huge, bro. I think 10 sprays is about 1 mil. 1 mil of perfume. Is that too much to be wearing at one time? Pradeep is in Mem, top lavender, delicious. Is that like Bogue? Mem Bogue? Or just, is it called Mem? Justin says usually 2 to 4 sprays, 6 max for lighter stuff. Too cheap to spray more. I've never been too cheap to spray. Just because I own so much, I'm like, I'm never gonna run out of this crap. It's like endless. You just spray and spray and spray and spray and spray and it just never runs out, right? You know what I mean? I better open the door. But yeah, there's just so much of it. I don't really worry about that stuff, to be honest. I'd rather actually enjoy it and experience it than save it and something happen and never be able to appreciate it. Filippo, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Sent today Polo Green Warner. Polo Green Warner. Warner's edition. Oh, nice. I've been told Eau de Narcisse Bleu smells like bell peppers, says Dahlia. I've not tried. I don't remember Narcisse Bleu. But I do want to get Citron Noir eventually. Duncan says, sometimes I'll spray my palm, then rub a bit on my beard. But I avoid spraying my neck anymore. Gave me a permanent rash. I don't spray my neck either. I know my mom used to wear OG vintage Poison, Dior Poison. And she told me, like now talking, she said, you know, at that time, it changed the color of her neck. Like it changed her skin color brown. Just because of the thick, heavy oils, the jasmines, the white florals. Like the naturals, you know what I mean? It was so full and thick and rich of naturals. And sometimes even you hold up the bottle and the juice inside will change colors. It'll darken up over time. Yeah, but I don't spray my neck either. Chuck is in rose and queer. I've been obsessed lately. Yeah, I like that too. Nice minty rose. Minty geranium, that's what it is. It's geranium. And geranium often comes off minty. So who's looking for mint fragrance? Rose and queer. Minty geranium. I am from India. Hello, India. Whack, pack, whack, pack, whack. I was just watching that today. Yo, I can't believe you said that. I wanted to post it somewhere, but I was like, is it inappropriate, you know? Just because he's gone? No, it's not. It's like, is it inappropriate to share things of Carlos? Would it be weird? No? Yes? I don't know. So I didn't. I resisted just because I had that thought. This might be a little bit inappropriate. I don't know. It came to your attention because I am the light. You're the light or the dark. I'm not sure which one you are, Chucky. Still figuring it out. I sprayed 8 when I'm in Saudi Arabia and 4 in Canada. Depends on where people are. Why less in Canada? I mean, it's so much hotter in Saudi Arabia. You'd think that the perfume would hit you harder, no? Tankus, what's up? What's up? Everything. Life. He says, sent today's reflection. Man, I find it hard to wear these days without getting reminded of DHP 25 and other sweet Iris frags. Damn you, Francis. Yes. It's only a matter of time before Francis is going to be fucking kicked out. He's going to be kicked out on his ass. You know what I mean? But Reflection Man reminds you of DHP 25. How long before Francis is gone? Because it's like, I hear a lot more boos than cheers. Like if Francis was right now in a stadium somewhere, let's say a soccer stadium or a hockey stadium or a football field, and there was a crowd there watching him, they would be booing him right now. We would not be cheering for you, Francis. We would be booing you off of the field. The star captain booing him. The fans have had enough. You gotta go. Jump. Get out of here. I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. How does that feel? How does that feel? To live with no fear. You have Eau de Gentine Blanche. I do not. I do? I do not. I'm going to say no, Pruddy. BFL's wearing Amber Absolute in heaven today. Yeah, I thought Amber Absolute too. He's wearing Hermès again. Yeah, Hermès is great. Yo, Hermès makes great, fabulous perfumes, man. No. I mean, even though, like, Yeah, even though, never mind. I don't want to talk about the headaches anymore. They give me a little bit of headache. They're still great, you know what I mean? Why always in the truck? Because you like your truck. No, I'm just going into the gym, man. Yeah, I like my truck. My truck's kind of like my family room. Because, yeah, I like my truck. I like my truck. I do. I like my truck. And my truck will be mine this year. This year, I will fully own this truck. It will finally be mine after months and months and months and months of payments. This is the year. The truck is mine. You satis, how do you say that? Satis? Yatis? Yatis is the bee's knees. Tell us what's so knee about Yatis. Pantaloon Rose and Mandarin Ombre are not too bad. More freshies, right? If you feel antisocial, you could wear 10 sprays of oud to repel people like leave me alone. Yeah, or you can just not open yourself up, right? You can just kind of close yourself off and save yourself from wearing 10 sprays of oud. If you drink a bunch of carrot juice, you will turn orange. Your lips will, for sure. What's happening? Carried on. You shove your hand in men's butts, but a tribute to your friend is inappropriate. No, two totally different things. Maybe I'm not explaining myself right. Carry on says, Eugene, any more thoughts on Barenia? I smelled it again last night and I love the ginger lily. Yeah, I don't think it's for me, to be honest. Barenia and me really did not connect. Like, I'm looking for anything, like any sort of hope in it, and it's just not something I think I'm gonna enjoy. And it might be the damn Akigala woods, to be honest. It's very dry and floral. Like, I'd love to love this, but I mean, I do love perfume. I mean, it's all about perfume, but you know, you're not forced to love everything. That's the great thing, is like, I don't need to love it, and I feel like I'm really forcing this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really, really forcing this, and I don't want to. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I gotta be honest. I'm not. Oof. It's very harsh and musky, almost like in a detergent sort of way. It feels like harsh, powdery detergent. Saudis wear heavy fragrances so you won't put anyone off with 8 sprays, but it can put off some in Canada. Or yeah, that's a lot of perfume, to be honest. 10 sprays of oud. Damashi laughing from his yacht. I wonder what he's up to. Where do you guys think Damashi is? Dolce & Gabbana light blue intense is so good. Yo, if you like it, try the women's version. I find it so much more interesting. And if you like that, try Celine Parade. Carrie says, my Hermes rep is saving me a bottle of Paddock. I can't decide to buy it or not. Will it be nice enough to wear, or just an uber cool addition to my collection? It's super cool to own, right? Depends on, you know, do you like wearing those big, smoky, dirty, animalic, vintage type of fragrances? Very dirty, horsey, earthy. It's strange. It's definitely strange and unique, you know? But it's like, it's kind of like it's one chance. Could be once in a lifetime, unless they bring it back. I pay $108 a week on my RAM. Damn. I'm paying $350 bi-weekly. It might be is it 700 or 750 a month? It might be 750 a month. What's happening, Antonio? Good to see you. Just leaving the gym. Legs and pull-ups. I was back here last night doing legs. That's why today I feel kind of broken. I feel so sore. Like absolutely sore. Like I don't want to move. I got up and I was just like, oh, so stiff. Kind of like a robot. You know what I mean? This is how I move. Twilly Ginger is very nice. Was that number 2 or number 3? Twilly Au Poivre is my favorite from the... I like the OG the best. And then I liked one of the flankers, and then I didn't like one of the flankers, but I don't remember which ones. Christy says, yeah, Twilly Ginger is nice. Omar says, Barenya smells pretty Sephora-ish. It's a bit plummy. That berry is a bit plummy. It's not. I keep calling it juniper berry. It's like a miracle berry. It smells like dry plum, almost like in the softest way, fermenting plum, and some florals. Maybe some yellow florals and dry woods. Maybe some vetiver, but it's kind of a futuristic fragrance too at the same time. Like, I don't find this vintagey. Tootie Twilly was getting bashed. People said cat pee, but it's a good lychee. Fragrance people are so weird. Sometimes I'll wear something I hate for a week straight to just to figure out why. I'm the exact same way. I'll wear crap that I hate, like absolutely hate. I think sometimes it might be a thing of like just self-reflection to go inside and figure out other things. But I do that quite often too. Like, I don't just wear things I love. I wear things I really detest. But if it's giving me a headache, I'll try not to. Like, I don't like hurting myself, you know what I mean? I don't like being in pain. I don't think having a headache to enjoy a fragrance is worth it, because there's just so many other great fragrances out there. Enjoy every single minute. Yeah. Enjoy every single minute when you're not enjoying distraction. Like, distraction is great too. Your daughter has a horse. Do you like melons? I do like melons. What kind of melons are we talking about, Fat Jugs? Paddock is an indie perfume made by a master perfumer. Paddock is an... What do you mean by indie perfume? The idea to it? An indie perfume. I think it's quite masterful, to be honest. I wish the materials were a little bit better, but... like the theme, it's a great theme. What's your next purchase? Like a quick one, something, if I wanted something quick, it would be Terre, the new Terre. But if something more. You know, I got a couple things on my list. I don't remember what they are right now, though. I know I still want Zuzu. I'm wondering if I want any Get Alone. Yeah, immediately, like, probably Tear Flanker. I just hope it doesn't have the Akigawa woods in it. And Glitch says, I don't get why companies release so many flankers for one fragrance. Like, can't you just release one which is longer lasting and smells good yet doesn't break your pocket? It's because we keep asking for them. We keep buying them. They keep selling, so they keep creating. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. The department stores, they demand flankers. They demand more product from the brands. And instead of creating new product, it's easier for them to do a flanker. Just write off the original idea. It's more cost effective too. It's literally because department stores hound them. Wasser talked about this. Like, department stores want new product every so many months. They want new perfumes out there. Wearing 20 sprays of oud definitely causes being fired from any job. Have you spent much time with Paddock? I wore it a couple times. No, I don't think it's something I want to wear every day. It's really salty, eh? Salty, briny. Where does that come from? Like, what is the salt? How does the salt play in? Horses like salt, don't they? Or is it camels? But there's something quite salty and leathery. Carry on says, Pradeep, you convinced me, I'm buying it. Have you tried the Hermes rhubarb in the red bottle? It's pretty nice. No, but I've tried Rosy Kibana, and I know that's got rhubarb in it. They might be a bit similar. How do you feel about Uncut Gem and Acne Studios? I feel like I like Acne a little bit better. I love the floral accord. I swear, Uncut feels like, not Uncut, Acne feels like a riff off of Coco Mademoiselle to me. Or something bigger, something more starchy, right? I get the same colors, I get like a lot of the same palette feelings. Rhubarb Écarlate is amazing. Have you tried Fierce by Abercrombie and Finch? Oh, I don't remember it. What's happening, Alicia? Good to see Alicia. How you doing? Let us know what you guys are wearing, guys. Let us know how your day is going. With Hudson's Bay closing, which is so sad. It's so terrible, man. It's been here for hundreds of years. It's one of the first stores that we've had in Canada. They started out as trading furs like 300 years ago, right? And now they're closing all their doors. So Carry On says, with Hudson's Bay closing, it might be the last chance in Canada to get Cartier fragrances. Holt Renfrew doesn't carry them, except as gift sets at Christmas. I wonder what's going to happen with Holt's. Man. I remember going into Hudson's Bay with my mom as a kid. Like, she loved that store. You know what I mean? So we were always in there. And they have pretty good fragrances too. Pretty good range of fragrances. But what other department stores do we have left after they close? We used to have a lot of department stores here. We had Eaton's, we had Woolco, we had Sears. We had Target. I don't know what happened to Target. Is Target still here? I think Target closed down as well. There's a brand launching tonight which is going to explode. Waiting for it. What brand is that? So sad about the bay. It is very sad. You have a nice mustache. Do you make it yourself or go to the barber shop? Well, you know, it just kind of grows that way. I don't really make it. It's just like made in consciousness. Consciousness makes it. It's just, yeah. Never saw an Aki gullet tree. Me neither. Which luxury designer do you think makes the most experimental or avant-garde fragrance? Personally, I think Chanel is still raising the bar for chic and memorable fragrances. Hermès is great as well. Well, I mean, if you look at what Chanel is doing in their like main line, Bleu and Gabrielle, I mean, it's all right, right? It's all right. What's Hermes doing? Well, they have H24. And what's their women's line? God, I don't even know what their women's perfume is, right? Is Barenya? No, it's Twilly, right? Twilly is what they're kind of focusing on right now. So Twilly and H24 versus Gabrielle and Bleu. I don't know. It's kind of like flip a coin. And what else is out there? Dior. They've got Sauvage. And what do they have for women? What are they promoting for women right now? Is it Joy still or something else? And for Guerlain, it's still Mon Guerlain and L'Homme Ideal they're promoting, right? Karen says, I'm loving L'Eau d'Hiver. To me, it's a lighter version of Musk Ravageur. It must be the heliotrope. Musk Ravageur and L'Eau d'Hiver. That's the first time I've heard somebody compare those. Frederick Mull is on the yacht. Dushan, thank you for the 500 Serbian dinars super chat. If perfumes are your big hobby, like the stream for Mr. Bobby. We appreciate you, Dushan. L'Eau d'Hiver and Rose Queer are my favorite mulls. Rose and Queer would be up there. But I also think Music for a While would be up there as well. Music for a While, Rose and Queer. I like Synthetic Jungle a lot. I like a lot of the newer releases. I like Heaven Can Wait a lot. Didn't even the Trend Portrait 15th anniversary. Something went down at Estee Lauder apart from their stocks. Yo, I heard Lauder White Linen is coming out with an oud flanker. How crazy is that? White Linen oud. But I don't know what's going on with Frederick or Frederick Mull, Editions de Parfum Frederick Mull or Estee Lauder. I don't know. Hudson's Bay Company started in 1670. Damn. That's a long fucking time ago. What do you look for in a fragrance? A lot of things, actually. First, like, technically, the materials that go in it, the beauty, the poetry. Do we connect with it? Do I like the smell? Is it unique? It's like so many things can go through your mind. First of all, is like, do you understand it? You know, or I gotta, yeah, it's gotta make me feel something. Back when department stores made you feel special. Everything's so damn expensive in the department stores. And they're so big. Like, Hudson's Bay is damn massive. It's a huge department store. You go in, if you look around, there's hardly anyone ever at the cash, like, buying something. I'm always wondering, like, how do these guys pay their damn bills? The lease on this place must be massive. I think they're $900 million in debt with only like $3 million in cash roll. You know what I mean? So they were in a lot of trouble. Like, nobody just goes to department stores anymore. Why would you, when you have Amazon, you have this like Shine or Sheen or whatever people are ordering from. It's all like this cheap Chinese fast fashion that people are ordering online. Does anyone try to spray more than 15 sprays of any oud scent? I sprayed one time Cartier's Oud and Oud. I think it was like Easter and I was going to church or something. I was like 20 sprays. I wanted to die. I swear if I had a samurai sword, I would have taken my head off. It was so painful. What's happening, Bashki? Aloha to you. Good to see you. What's your favorite Chanel exclusive? If I knew, I would tell you, carry on. But I like so many of them. I keep going back to the same ones. Bella de Speedo, Bois de Zile, 31 Rue. Those are probably my favorites. But I like, you know, I love Coromandel, Cuir de Russie. Jersey, I love Jersey too. Mark says, I went to the Bay and bought their last bottle of Cristal. It was half off. Joke. They could have at least thrown in the open tester or something. Are they having sales yet? I'd imagine they just send the perfume back to distributors. I don't think they're going to put the perfumes on sale. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet, to be honest. And we should start hearing things very soon. But I wonder what's going to fill up those spaces now. Who's going to come in and fill up those department stores? Like the shelf space. What are they going to do with that? Comme des Garçons is experimental, but their distribution isn't great. Smelled Abbey Rouge Spirit? I haven't. No, sir. I have 20 Twilly samples. No need for a bottle. I can feel the hype for this secret brand. What is the secret brand? What is going on? Somebody launching a brand? Is it Sheldrake? Any thoughts on 212? I don't know 212. White linen oud pass. That's kind of what I thought. Like, what a strange combo. It's like white linen is such a beautiful, soft fragrance. What's happening, ML? What's the best version of Guerlain Vetiver? I love the ribbed bottle. But even the one after that, the Listerine bottle was quite good too. That's what they call it, the Listerine bottle. I don't get why Abbey Rouge Parfum is still not available at Holtz, online only. Guerlain distributorship is weird. Azure Oud next. Azure is so woody as it is. I don't know if it needs any oud. You know what I mean? Like it's all oud. White linen oud. Oh my God. Right? God, I almost hope that was a joke. You never know these days. I bought a Lataffa at Rack Store for $20. It's not bad. Wifey says very strong and smells like pancakes. How are we? We're doing great. How are you turned on? Doing great. 3:31 on a Wednesday. Oh, I need to be stretched. Ooh, I need to roll around and stretch. Any news on Lola's exclusive? It's gotta be a fake, man. That's gotta be fraud. There's no way that's real. Picking a frag nowadays is like picking a woman. It can either make you or break you. Ooh, tell us about this glitch. Tell us your experiences about women making you or breaking you. Oh, he says, not Chanel's main line. Bleu isn't the boundary pushing line that I had in mind. I meant the exclusives. They are intriguing and mostly effortless, elegant, unlike Dior Privé these days. Well, yeah, there's no question about that. The exclusives are great. The Privés are trash. They're absolute rubbish. They're not good. And, you know, Francis hasn't put out one single one that's been even mildly interesting. What's the rent for closed Guerlain boutique? I think it was $1 million a year. And I'll walk by there last week, and now it's an Alexander Wang, I believe. The old Guerlain boutique. Kurkdjian says, I'm boycotting fast fashion. Long live John Fluvog. MO851 Roots, to name a few Canadian icons. There you go. The best exclusive range, Chanel versus Hermes versus Dior versus Guerlain. I would say Chanel. God, Hermes and Guerlain. The thing is, Guerlain put so much stuff out, like way more than everybody else, really. Some of it is great and some of it isn't. Actually, that's like 20% is good. I would put Dior last. I would put Chanel first. And then, I don't know, it depends on like the time of day. Hermes and Guerlain can kind of flip-flop. But what do you think, Ois? I'm loving 18 at the minute. There's lots to love. Jana, hello. Glad I caught the stream. What fragrance suits early spring? Warm with a cold wind. Early spring, warm with a cold wind. How about number 19? How about 19? What's your scent of the day? I am in Hermes's Eau de Orange Vert. Nice freshie for the day. How about Chanel number 5 Oud? No thanks. Hell no, that would never happen. I gotta get some 18 samples. Have you never tried 18? Coco Noir Oud. Oh man. Don't expect it from Chanel, man. Do not expect it. Davidoff is releasing Cool Water Elixir. Hermes and Chanel in 2025, not even close. Milos says same. Chanel, Hermes, Guerlain, Dior. Carry-on says Chanel, Bois de Ile or Comet. Oh man. Oh man, you're really gonna go there. I really love Comet too. I would put Comet in there as well. Like some of my favorites. I love all of them. Yo, I love them all. That's why I have them all. If I were to wear one today, if I had to choose to wear one today, not which one I love more, but if I was going to wear one today, it would be Comet. You know what I like about Comet is how starchy it is. It's kind of, it reminds me again of Acne. Acne has a starchy floral accord, and so does Comet. Starchy. Where do the starches come from? Maybe it's from the cherries. Starchy cherries. Where else would the starch come from? Musk? Carl says, I'll buy Cool Water Elixir. Dushan says Bois de Zile. Might as well put Celine, Cartier, and Louis Vuitton above Dior. Pretty soon we'll be putting Gucci, Hugo Boss, YSL above Dior as well. Favorite Louboutin's. Favorite Lou. I would say Santal Majuscule right now. It's like a rosy sandalwood. Rosy, chocolatey sandalwood. Very powdery. Warm and powdery. Very creamy. A bit coconutty. Like the sandalwood is really like nice sandalwood. Surge gluten. Protein. Surge protein. Vintage Bois d'Azil glamour. Comet is kind of glamorous all day. See, Jared says Comet all day. Yeah, Comet is glamorous as well. Chanel are glamorous in general. Miller says mine 5 o'clock. Santal Majuscule Chergui Ambre Sultan. Always wear get along to your mother-in-law's. It goes over well. What happens if you wear Dior? Do we want to find out? What's happening, Jonathan? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ambre Sultan is very exotic. Comet might just be my favorite exclusive. I really enjoy Comet as well. Baby Cat over Bois Talisman, says Pradeep. Damn. Baby Cat used to get whipped back. Like when it was first launched, people haven't even smelled it. And they were like hating it just on the name itself. Hello from, hi Ireland. Good to see Mike Brown. Hope you're having a wonderful day in Ireland. Glitch says, I kind of like Tom Ford Bois Pacific after the ombre leather. There's something there's something I like about Bois Pacific, but there's also something extremely generic about it at the same time. I'm trying to kind of balance that out in my head. Like, what do I prefer? Do I like it or do I not? I haven't really decided yet. Carrie says, I love Cartier La Panthère. There's something extra special about the EDP versus the Parfum. Oh, he says, I love Jersey. Le Lion and Eau de Cologne are great. Selena's nice too. I like Parade and night clubbing. Yummy cigarettes. I only love Bois d'Argent from Dior. Hated Tobacolor. So I hated Tobacolor as well. I think it's one of the worst things in all of the exclusive private line bottles that I own. It's just really, really horribly sweet and unbalanced. Surge Gluten and Surge Protein are great. And you know who is also good? Sergeant Pepper and the Beatles. I gotta ask, if Comet has another label, does anybody give it a second look? What do you mean? If it's in the Dior bottle, are you saying? Why not? Like, why wouldn't they like Comet? You need to smell the new Cartier Declaration EDP. It is fantastic. Better than the Parfum? I have the Parfum. I gotta say, I'm not. It's kind of nutty, right? Nutty. That's what it is. The Parfum is nutty. Where do those nuts come from? These nuts. I don't know where the nuts are coming from, but they gotta take it easy on the nuts. There's a new Baby Cat coming out called Raw Bourbon. But isn't Baby Cat raw bourbon? Like, isn't Baby Cat about bourbon? Bourbon vanilla? Rum? Yeah, thanks. Spring equinox tomorrow, so the world has almost turned. I have only one exclusive Coromandel. Bois Pacific is like a hit or miss, I guess. Yeah, and depending on what they're going for, $300, it's like, ugh. Good afternoon from Riverdale, California. Welcome, California. Good to see you. Watching the dog. Got to make sure alligators don't eat her. Well, what's she doing if you're watching her? Like, are the dogs not afraid of alligators? What would happen? Would the alligator, would she like go and try and play with the alligator? I wonder if they'll do an alligator perfume. Nigel could do it. I bet you Nigel could do it. She's quite talented, I gotta say. She has great ideas, you know what I mean? And they're all very different from each other. I find her work spreads out over like a farther distance than Jean-Claude Elena's. Like Jean-Claude Elena's work has so many more similarities in it. And Nigel's feels like different. I find Lilian too screechy, too growly. The top is, it can be sharp. Very. Oh, I can feel this thing running through my veins. The spices are kicking up. The blood flow is happening. Party says, yeah, the EDP is better. Cardamom balm. Declaration. Good stuff. I'm going to look for that. Yeah, I can't find fascination for comment. I survived it, but you know, hey, that's okay too. You know what? You don't have to love it, but so many of us do. So what you're saying is you think that we only love it because it comes in a Chanel bottle. Boop Eugene's nose. Yeah, like the stream. Double tap the screen right there on my nose, on the center of the screen to like the stream. Thank you. We're at 3:44 p.m. just outside of Toronto on this beautiful day. How's everybody doing? How's the weather where you guys are? I want to get some more airflow in here. Airflow is good. All right. We need some more air. It's really nice. I'm looking for the ohm. Trying to observe the ohm. Cartier Declaration is 5 years on my shelf, but it's two-thirds empty. Orange Vert by Hermès sent a day, says Glitch Gray. Me too. I'm in the Eau de Orange Vert. This is the Jean-Claude Elena version. There's a version that came out like this, but in the 70s. This one was, I think this is like the 2000s version. Eau d'Orange Vert is so light and my favorite too. It's a great freshie and it does last. I find this lasts more. I can perceive this more than Chanel's Eau de Cologne. I might like this better than Eau de Cologne, to be honest. And I definitely prefer this to Guerlain's colognes. Yeah, this might be my favorite, like kind of Eau de Cologne. It's very sunny. Citrusy. It's a bit dry. Eau d'Orange Vert is just simplicity. Yeah. Hermes has alligator leather bags. I want alligator shoes. Hermes alligator shoes. Are you working on a new fragrance? Yes, we are working on a new fragrance. They are manufacturing it now. Carrie says, I'm interested in Eau d'Orange Vert. I came into the live stream a bit late. Can you recap your thoughts? I like this a lot. Nice freshie. A green, wet, citrusy, aromatic, kind of grassy, like lemongrass, citrus, orange, mandarin, maybe some grapefruit. It's a bit tart, a bit lemony, some vanilla in the base to round it off. It's very balsamic. Right? It feels like a big bubble of green with a lot of light coming in. Yeah, the aromatic spices. I feel like it's basil, not rosemary. Basil and mint. Really nice. It's very grassy, I find, like wet grass, but with the sweet citrus fruits kind of like squeezed on top. Fresh citrus fruits, like the juices. Eau d'Orange Vert reminds me of the green peel of a limette, of a lime. Yeah, it's very bigarade, right? The rinds, I get that too. Maybe a bit of clove. I feel like there's some yellow floral in here. Chest day today. Chest is in a lot of pain still. Did legs last night. What did I do yesterday afternoon? I think I did a lot of rowing. I don't know. I probably deadlifts. I'm gonna go in there and just feel like what doesn't hurt, and that's what I'm gonna attack. So if my legs are feeling good, I'll do deadlifts. It's springtime here in San Fran. Same here, G. How you doing, my G? What are you wearing? Carrie says, I grew up in the Toronto area. I miss it. I miss Algonquin Park in my canoe. I went canoeing in Algonquin Park with the homies. Yeah, it was after high school. It was like in college. Yeah. A bunch of us homies packed up I think it was an old Nissan Sentra, and we took the trip to Algonquin Park, Algonquin Park is huge. It's a park in Northern Ontario that's probably bigger than the entire GTA, the entire Toronto area and surrounding neighborhoods. It's just massive. And you got bears up there, you got moose, you have all sorts of things. We rented a canoe. We took a canoe down. It was amazing, you know what I mean? Like, it was like 4 or 5 of us single dudes just going out and into the bushes, right? Into the woods. Great days. And that was, I'll tell you when that was. On our way back from that trip, I remember pulling over. Like, there was no internet back then. There was no cell phone, no Wi-Fi, no data. There's no Google. There's none of that crap. So news spread very, very slowly. I remember coming back from that trip. We stopped at a gas station to fuel up and get some food. And I looked at the front page of the Toronto Sun, and it was Princess Diana's, like, dead. You know what I mean? Princess Diana dead. I was like, oh my God, guys, check this out. Princess Diana died. It was that weekend. Yeah, but yeah, Algonquin Park is great. It's amazing, amazing, amazing experience. It's just pure bush. You know what I mean? Pure wilderness. Sunny in Ireland. Lots of bird song. Ooh, I love bird songs. They're so refreshing. They're hypnotic. To me, birds are hypnotic. Oat orange is tart, bitter limette peel. I get all of that with a touch of vanilla. Like, not sugary vanilla. It's a little chilly, but the sun is out. I'm going to wear Fahrenheit. Good stuff. Get those winter beaters out of the way before the spring arrives. You know what I mean? This is not much longer. You're going to be able to wear Fahrenheit. Great to hear it from you that you prefer it over Guerlain colognes. It's got great longevity, something that the Guerlain colognes suffer from. Chanel Eau de Cologne is so thin. I have 1 liter and it still goes down fast. Eau de Cologne is it's much thinner than this. It's gorgeous, right? When you can perceive it. The thing is, like, I want more of it. There are times when I wear it to work and I smell it like with every breath I take. But if I wear it around the house and do nothing, it feels completely useless to me. Does Fahrenheit really have a gasoline smell? What causes that? Yeah, it does have a petroleum vibe. There's some green notes in there. Violet. What else would cause the petroleum? Hyacinth? No, it's hyacinth. There's something spicy. Honeysuckle, possibly. I feel like Comet should have been non-exclusive, like a main woman's release. Could be more successful. I'm content. Well, I love Comet, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy to have it. When I was working at a BC heli skiing lodge, a Texas guy came strolling in, alligator cowboy boots. He said, I shot the buzzard myself. No way. What a cowboy. I shot the buzzard myself. Eugene, can you reveal whether it's one fragrance or multiple? There's 2. There's 2. Yeah. We've worked on 2. Eugene reveals nothing. Sarah, hi Sarah, how you doing? Let us know what you're wearing. How's the weather? 45 minutes away. It's beautiful here, like really, really gorgeous. A couple of chemtrails in the sky, but we'll look past them. What's Jean-Claude up to these days? I'm not really sure. I really haven't heard his name in a while. I wonder if he'll be doing anything with Frederick Mull anymore. Or has that kind of like love affair passed? Interesting, right? What perfumers will be working for Frederick Mull now? Will be a mad... I wonder if it'll be all new perfumers. Eau de Vert is the smell of leaves of an orange tree, not the fruit. It's definitely juicy. There's definitely fruit juice in here. I smell juice. Yeah, there's leaves and twigs and orange. There's definitely orange in here. What are you talking about? It's very orangey. What's your favorite gym fragrance? This is actually really great. I think Mugler Cologne is the best thing I've come across so far. Mugler Cologne and Eau Givre. Everything else is like good, but those two were the best, I find. What about you guys? What's yours? Favorite gym fragrance? Sarah says, Scent of the Day Venice Rocco by Arquiste. Interesting. How's that? Galen says, Scent of the Day Amouage Imitation Man. Imitation Man. Which one is Imitation Man? You know, I think there's a place in Toronto, Etiquette, that carries these Amouages. Yeah, Etiquette. And there's another place. What's the other Toronto boutique called? I forgot the name. Oh. They might carry Amouage as well. Canoeing is a blast. Grew up doing that on the lakes in western Pennsylvania. Miami is getting hotter day by day. Fire weather warning. No way. Carry On says, Eugene, I was in Algonquin Park that weekend too. Diana crashed news when we came out and turned on the car radio. No way. That's hilarious. We were there on the same weekend. You're joking, right? I'll never forget, like, seeing the stack of newspapers. I don't notice newspapers today anymore. We used to have newspaper boxes on every single corner you could buy a newspaper. Not anymore. And there would be payphones too. Every corner had a payphone. Every gas station had a payphone. They had a newspaper box. And the Toronto Sun was like a red kind of stand. Yeah, and it's just full of papers, and you had Diana's face on it. I was like, oh no, I really liked her. That's, you know, so unfortunate. For like a kind of like a celebrity, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really follow celebrities or royalty, but I really like Diana. I was like, oh damn, you know? Too bad. It made me sad, to be honest. I get a lot of, like, what happened to her. I get a lot of mint in Eau de Orange Vert. It's really grassy on me with things of sparkly orange peels. Perfect walk in the park kind of smell. Yeah, and it's got like the perfect amount of musk in it too, right? Yeah, very orangey. Leaves, twigs, orange blossom. Neroli a bit, maybe. Not really petitgrainish. I don't really get it powdery. It's more fresh than powdery. Yes, what's his fascination with Gaiac wood? Are you talking about Biche? Because Galen said something yesterday about him that made me think. Biche mode. I'm not a fan of Biche. I think I prefer FK to Biche right now. To me, FK is a saint compared to Biche. Fragrances don't have seasons. They do in Canada, bro. Come live here and say that. Hermès Freshies and EDTs have great longevity. Orange Vert has amazing, amazing performance. It had to be 97, I think, when she died. I was in college. You know what I mean? '97. Means I was really. That means I was 23. There's no way. I must have been younger than that. I wasn't 23 in college. Petitgrain is Eau de Orange Vert, all I get. It's not very complex. I mean, it's complex in its simplicities. I don't think it's fair to call it not complex. Have you heard about the War of Versace Eros? Got a compliment from a coworker. What's happening, CK? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. We'll just get a random Les Abs video. What do you mean? How do you spell those? Mugler and what? Oh, Mugler Cologne and Hermès Eau Givre. Oh, like water. E-A-U. Givre. G-I-V-R-E-E. With the accent aigu. Accent aigu. Fragrances with coconut is so good, like Le Beau Le Parfum, but most people don't like it. Le Beau Parfum is the tuberose. I get bubble gum from Le Beau. Wait, Le Beau. Le Beau. Are you talking MFK Le Beau or Le Beau Le Mall Le Beau? Because Le Mall has a Le Beau. And so does FK. The tuberose. I'm thinking the tuberose. Glitch. Le Beau. The bubblegummy tuberose. Scent of the day, Cristobal by Balenciaga, says Jonathan. Now that it's been reformulated and weaker, I love wearing Minotaur for outdoor stuff and workouts, says Scott. Mike says, Scent of the day, Oblivion by Soma Parfums, a UK brand. Duncan says, Beau de Jour is a beastly fragrance in the private blend. It cuts through the cold like a katana. I like Beau de Jour. Let's split a bottle of Beau de Jour private label. What for? I have a bottle. Sarah says, the weather is incredible. It's a powder bomb. That's Animalique. Byredo Animalique? Yeah, the weather is absolutely gorgeous. It's like, I don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? It's too nice to go to work. Verena Ballerina, hi, how are you? Good to see Verena in Balmain Jolie Madame. It is a beauty with purple heart. Is there violet in there? But how you doing, Verena? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Sometimes I watch Verena's videos, but I gotta put the closed caption on. Verena, when are you gonna make videos in English for us, so we can better understand you? But that's fine. Like, we always got the closed caption. What's your favorite niche? What do we consider? Is Guerlain niche? Is Frederic Malle niche? It would probably be like Frederic Malle would be my favorite niche. But he doesn't consider himself niche. I don't know what he considers his brand. Luxury? Mike says, I bought Mugler Amen Phantasm and didn't like it. Gave it to my son who's 16 and he loves it. Too synthetic and sweet. I've never smelt Phantasm. Scott is definitely looking forward to a few Aqua Allegoria scents this spring, especially Neroli Vetiver. I don't like wearing anything spicy during this summer. Could you wear Declaration in this summer? Maybe Francis can do a fragrance for Mull, prove the naysayers wrong and show that that would be amazing, but with actual Frederick Mull, not with Estee Lauder. CK is in Bellam. Awesome, love it. Hope you're enjoying Bellam. Has anyone tried Kurkdjian? I have not. Pradeep has. I mean, you won't give any hints until it releases. Soon, soon. I promise, Yossi, soon. It's coming soon. I meant Le Beau Jean-Paul Gaultier. See, I don't know that. Is that the white stripes, white and blue stripes? Amen. Pure Malt Mugler is so sexy. Don't know why they discontinued it. No, I don't have Pure Malt. I have Pure Havane. Sarah says, just tried Frederick Malt Eau de Magnolia, and I think it's perfect for this weather. Have you tried En Passant? It's the lilac. I love En Passant. What's your signature scent? I don't really have one. I don't. I really don't. Yeah, I think En Passant's going to be great. Maybe in the next couple of weeks. Maybe like in the next month, En Passant will be amazing. The weather for En Passant is coming soon. And what does that mean? En Passant means like time passing or passing moment. En Passant. Frederick Mull. No signature scent. Who has a signature? I don't know how I could possibly. This feels like it might have tea in it, like a tea note. But yeah, I don't know how you can possibly pick a signature. There's so many great fragrances. I mean, I would just be thinking about other things all the time. Maybe it's a good time to go. 4:06. Yeah, let's say that's a good time to go. Let's start checking out. I'm gonna jump into the gym, do a quick workout before I go to work. But yeah, it's great seeing you guys. Why is your Sauvage Elixir derided? I think it's great. I think people are just kind of getting bored by, you know, the commonality of it. It's great if you own like one perfume and you don't really care about things, but in this, you know, in this space, of course, people are going to get upset and they have the highest expectations for the things they love. It's just like your favorite sporting team, right? You want your team to win and put out the best players out there all the time, and it's no different when it comes to perfume. We all want things that we love and things that we connect with, but I mean, if it doesn't work, there's always something else. You go to something else, right? It's not the end of the world. I don't like too many pumpkin pie type spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, etc. in the summer. Ombre Nargil is kind of like that. Icon is to be discontinued. Guys, have a great day. I will see you soon. I've got something going out here. This is Bellam going to Olith, KS. Is that Kansas? So enjoy. And this is a sample pack going to New Bern, TN. Is that Tennessee? Enjoy sample pack. Thank you so much. Yes, they must be a viewer because they did use the free shipping code that gets them free shipping. So this is on your way. Bellam, thank you so much for the love and support. I appreciate you. Kansas, and all of you guys, thank you for being here with us and sharing your time and your energy. We will see you all again very soon. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye for now. See you soon.